Hi there. Thanks for joining CPG Bytes, a series of short video segments from Treasure Data, where we chat about the latest news and industry trends and read between the lines to provide our perspectives and insights. So David, what do you have for us this week?
Hey, Stephen, how are you doing today?
Doing fantastic.
Well, I thought it'd be interesting to talk about this article about Burberry's digital transformation and how focused they are on consumer experience.
Mhm.
Basically, there was a presentation they did at NRF, and there's some pretty interesting nuggets inside this article. I think the first one that really jumped out at me was how they talked about the importance of data and analytics.
Mm.
There's actually a quote in there where they talked about having a good stack of data and analytics that you can use to serve your consumer. And I think that the word choice of serve your consumer was pretty interesting. And the reason I say that is if we think about CPG companies and the need to have more first party data than they have today, right? If you're asking for a consumer to give you information, email address, whatever the case might be, there needs to be kind of a value exchange, right? And so I think if you have that mentality, that mindset that you're going to use that data to serve the consumer in some sort of way, really put you in the right mindset to help drive that value proposition, if you will. And I think that's a really, really important concept. The second thing that they talked a bit about in the article was the fact that time and money are not limitless, right? And as you're investing in technology to drive your consumer engagement and improve the consumer experience, you really need to be focused on things like time to value. And I think that's one of the things we're really good at Treasure Data as a CDP provider is that we focus so much on use cases and this ability to build on those use cases and have very, very rapid time to value that we have customers that see a positive ROI in a matter of months versus years, which you typically see in many technology implementations. And one of the ways we do that is through the use of pre-built integrations. So, you have all these different data sources. I think we have up to 160 different integrations right now. So we can pull in all that first party, second party, third party data to build that unified profile of the end consumers. And then the last piece that was talked about, or there's actually a lot of things talked about, but something else I pulled out of this article was this need for to invest in agility, if you will, from a technology perspective. And a bit of the focus on the article was around using software as a service or cloud-based technology. And while I think that's absolutely true, in 2021, I think you'd be pretty hard pressed to find a technology provider today that's not SaaS or not cloud-based. So I think if you peel the onion back a little bit more, maybe another way to look at it is making sure that whoever you partner with from a technology perspective, that you're thinking about the future and how that partner is going to help future-proof you. So for example, going back to those integrations we talked about, this is evolving space, right? The integrations, data sources a CPG company has today are going to be different tomorrow. And you want to have a partner like Treasure Data that's going to invest in those integrations to make sure that regardless of where your data is coming from, that you're protected. That plumbing will always be updated, if you will, to make sure that you have that data. So those are kind of the three takeaways that I had. Data analytics to serve the consumer, really focus on that time to value, and the third piece being make sure you're looking at a technology partner that can future-proof things for you.
Oh, that's fantastic. And thank you for the insights to kind of the Burberry and even modern consumer experiences. And thank you all for joining us. For more videos like this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn the bell on for notifications. And we will be back in 2 weeks with more topics for CPG Bytes.